Hey everybody, this is Idle Hands, and as promised, I'm back with more tanking guides for Ragnarok Mobile. Today we're going to talk about DarkLord. Luckily, we have two DarkLords in Endless Tower Floor 80, so this is a good time to discuss how to deal with both of them. I do have past videos of taking on DarkLord in Endless Tower, but most of them were either snipe or they weren't two times DarkLords. Um, for today, this will be a no snipe video for two DarkLords. Just a heads up, I did a lot of mistakes in the video, and connection also wasn't so good, so everything was laggy. So there were a couple of times where I was in the red and I actually almost died because I had to take a storm gust face on. So okay, let me show you the video first and then I will move on to my equips later on. Okay, so I need you to watch closely because my first mistake is right here. As you can see, I taunted DarkLord, but for some reason, I don't know if it was lag, it just didn't cancel SG, so I had to take it face on, and my HP went to the red right away, and I had to use Frenzy right away. As you can see, my team is already melting DarkLord's HP. Still in red, and I've been spamming Honey, Endure, Heart of Steel, and pots. The most important part really is to stay alive because if you die, they all die. So that was quick. To be precise, I think DarkLord only lasted about 40 seconds. Um, all in all, I did use about 6 pieces of honey, and I had to eat like 3 of the anti-death food and about 3 of the anti-status effect food. I also had Vit Food B, Int Food B, and also Luck Food B. Don't ask me why, I just felt like using it. But yeah, so that was 2 times Dark Lord. Now, just a couple of things that are important. You have to make sure you cancel his Storm Gust. In the video, you would have seen me trying to cancel Storm Gust, but because of the lag, it was still kind of pushing through. Now, Dark Lord Storm Gust is slow compared to his other spells. Or sorry, I mean it has cast because his other spells doesn't have any casting. But it is actually a lot faster compared to Storm Gust from other monsters. But it's still cancelable. So you have to make sure you watch out for that and you cancel it as soon as you can. Okay, as promised, these are my gears in the video earlier. So as you can see, I'm using a static shield. The card that's in the static shield is a mark card, so I don't get frozen when I get hit by Storm Gust. The armor is still the army armor, so that's the one that Miner's drops. And the card in it is Pasana card. Um, the garment is rune armor. Now this is a little bit difficult to craft as of now because there's no cat UFO event yet. So if you want to get this, I suggest you check exchange. For shoes, I'm still using rune shoes for the added heal. Accessories, I was using 2 Saint rings, but they didn't really contribute to my tanking capabilities. Weapon is still Negan. I was hoping I could get a 2-slot Heidongum and then put in 2 Anteg cards, but my Garmin plate armor project is eating up all of my Zenny. For helm or headgear, I'm using Hiegan Hut with a Marduk card to avoid silence. And then for the face and mouth, it's actually irrelevant because what I was wearing just didn't really contribute to reducing any damage coming from Dark Lord. As for the back gear, I'm still using the PvP Wolf Backpack for the added HP. If you're lucky, if you have a Mistletoe, the one you get from the recent gacha, you can use that. So that gives a lot of bonus stats plus 5% max HP. And lastly, for tail, I was using the fox tail, so it reduces about 10% fire damage. So all in all, this is my 2 times Dark Lord setup. As you can see, these are pretty much basic gears and very cheap ones. So everyone can literally get these gears as well and do the exact same thing that I did earlier. Okay, so that's it. Again, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please let me know via the comment section below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you in our next video.